Here is an image of Kling Kling. And as you can see, he was very much an outcast in his day in the Jamaican society. Right? At that time, a Rastaman was identified as the Black Heart Man. He was supposed to be feared by children and was said to be dangerous. The story goes that the Black Heart Man lives under the gullies, and should a child be passing by, he would jump out and grab them and have them for dinner. Right? So this was a story that was told to children and spread by adults alike. So it was that the society did not appreciate the Rastaman at all. He was not a welcome person in their society. Right? Further, his acceptance of the name of the Black Heart Man seemed to fly in the face of the society. The idea that a Black Heart Man was something good was totally erroneous. The idea that you could want to aspire to repatriation or aspire to Africa was seen as a backward desire. Right? And so he was scorned and reviled by many. He could not get a job, he could not pay rent, he could not buy clothes or food. This is when the Rastaman had to do, as they say, turn your hand make fashion. This is when the Rastaman started squatting in mostly dump areas, namely like the Dongle, Bakawal, right? And in these areas, he set up his shanties, his homes, and started creating residents in these areas, living in even old, thrown out cars that were dumped. Right? After the dismissal of Pinnacle in 1954, most Rastafari took up residence in the Bakawal region, namely a stretch of land comprising Akiwak, the Dongle, and Bakawal. This is most West Kingston. In these areas, most of the Nyabingi Rastafari developed. And this is where they gathered and had reasonings that would develop into what we call the groundations. Right? This is also where they developed their skills and developed assets, especially in craft, clothing, to weaving, creating guidances, buttons, and all of these badges that we see today. Right? Crafting their knitting wares and so on. And this was how they were able to now create jobs for themselves and create income for themselves, as there were not much opportunity within the society, especially looking as Kling Kling did.